What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here with Dilly Vanilli, Kevol, and I gotta say right off the bat that this is the most excited I've been for a football week in quite some time. We have some really good games this week. We have, of course, my Patriots play the Raiders. We have the Eagles versus, or AC's Eagles versus Dilly Vanilli's Cowboys. We have Kevol's Seahawks on Monday against the Atlanta Falcons. We have the Rams and the Vikings, which will be covering live for you guys. We'll have a full live reaction to that game. Myself and Dilly will be covering it play by play, moment by moment. I'll try not to pass out, but hopefully it's entertaining. What else do we have? We have a lot more exciting games going on. We're going to talk about them all. If you guys want to talk about any specific game, player, or fantasy advice thing, put it in the live chat. We want to hear from you guys, of course, like we do every week. That's part of this show. This is the reason why we do the pre-show, is to hear from you guys, answer your questions and whatever. Just have a fun time discussing football that's upcoming. So, guys, what are you most excited for? Give me the thing you're most excited for. I know we usually do like the 3 or 4 things, but I want to hear the number one thing you're most excited for this week.
The number one most exciting thing. I'm looking forward to this Rams-Vikings game. This is two teams that have been, right there, right on the cusp of the Eagles' chase. Mitch doesn't think they're legitimate, the Rams. So we're going to see today if they're legitimate. They got to play a good.
And I did have they were in my pretender video, and I did have quite a few Rams fans pointing out that they think they are legit. So interesting.
Well, I made a are they legit video. Talked about them last week. By the way, 10K views. Thank you very much. So we'll see. We'll see it today. They got to play a Vikings defense that's solid. They got to put the work in. Case Keenum versus Jared Goff. Can't believe I ever would have said that that's the most hype thing I'm talking about today, but it is. It's two teams that are, they're second and Minnesota second, Rams are fourth in the NFC. So they got the exact same record. Should be a good game and could determine my excitement level for both teams going into the playoffs.
For me, it's not necessarily the games on the field because, yes, they are all going to be exciting. The Rams-Viking games will be exciting. What I'm looking forward to is around 8:30-ish my time, a little bit after, when we have the Sunday Night Football recap. What will the reactions of A, Dilly B?
Dilly be drunk, or B, AC crumble before the pressure?
Well, here's the thing. I really want this game to be within an 18-point difference. I don't know why, but...
Oh, yeah. And how is this result of an 18-point difference that there is a bet on?
That'll be the key. If it is
an 18-point... Billy, to be honest, I won't even be mad as long as they win by 7. Because if they win by 7, then I win more money. So it's all good.
Okay. If it has to come down to this, what I hope it's 20-0, and then the last second we just kick a field goal and it's 20-3, so I win. But that's not gonna happen. I want to win.
Here's the other thing, though. Here's the other thing. If the Eagles lose, they're 8-2.
What does this mean?
And the Rams and Vikings win, whoever wins, they're tied. So what will be interesting is, do we have a conversation about who really is the number one team in the NFC?
I'll have to tell AC that one.
No, that's an obvious conversation.
I know. I feel you.
It's an obvious conversation. If they lose and someone else wins, the power ranking,
I think that you could debate if the Saints win comfortably today and the Eagles lose, that you could say that the Saints are the best team.
Yep.
Also, depending on who wins that Rams-Vikings game, you could debate it as well.
Yeah. So we potentially could have a 3-way tie for first place in the NFC today.
We could. We very well could be.
And I will be saying this. I think we'll be looking at another dominant Patriots performance, but I'm just going to put it out there.
Let me just say, the fact that people are even giving the Raiders a modicum of a chance in this game is ridiculous.
What did you say? 47-3.
It's going to be that bad.
It is not going to be that bad.
I hope so. I hope. I don't think it's going to be that bad.
I would never, ever bet on a -44. Ever.
I do want to point out, like, I know we usually don't get to comments this quick, but Ashley says that she's in Mexico and can't wait to see the game. Go Pats.
Yo.
That's all. We're international here on the Bottom Line View. That's pretty cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
So yeah, have a great time, Ashley. I just want to point out to the Patriots fans out there and to NFL fans in general, if you have not seen the Edelman, Danny Amendola video of their travels to Mexico, it is the funniest video I have seen this year.
Oh, I have not seen it.
It's great. It's great stuff. It's like 26 minutes long. It's like an episode of a show, basically.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's really funny. So go check that out. The boys in Mexico. And it was amazing. The number one part that surprised me was they actually showed them to, if you watch the video, they showed them to in Mexico, like at a signing. And there were so many people there, like a lot of people. And it was crazy to see the popularity of the NFL in Mexico. So, and especially for like Edelman and Amendola, it's not Tom Brady or whatever, right?
Jules and Dola Adventures in Mexico. Okay, I gotta watch that later.
So, yeah, so that was pretty cool from what I saw from the video. So you should definitely check that out. Okay, guys, where do we want to start off? I know Kevol has some ideas running through his mind with his Andy Reid tribute outfit that he has going on right now.
What's his record over the bye?
It is 16-2 after the bye week.
Yeah. Well, it should be 17-2.
Yes, I would think so. Whenever the team you're playing loses to the 49ers, I think there's a good chance that you're going to win that game.
Yeah, and Sterling Shepard's out tonight.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, so that could be a blowout, actually.
A huge blowout.
That could be that could be 47-3.
I don't know.
You know that Kareem Hunt hasn't had a touchdown since.
He's been very slow the last 3 weeks. He's been putting in production, but yeah, Chiefs are getting the victory today, no question.
Yeah,
Ben McAdoo, bro. Ben
McAdoo.
Like that's all you gotta tell people. It's Ben McAdoo.
It's Ben McAdoo. He had an honest meeting this week.
Yeah.
Man, what else has been going on?
Cam Chancellor.
Cam Chancellor might be
talking about Mr. Chancellor. What happened?
Well, he could be out for the year. Where Richard Sherman could be out for the year. Richard Sherman is out for the year. Cam Chancellor could be out for the year. I think Bragley McDougall will be a suitable replacement. Is he Cam? No, but I think it's funny because I know that people are all panicky, and Albert Breer sent this tweet out that someone on this channel might have retweeted that, Cliff Avrill's 32, Cam Chancellor is 33, Richard Sherman's 29. There is something called a draft. Have you heard of it? It happens every April. You meet players.
I don't know. No, to be honest, I'm a Patriots fan. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you guys don't attend that.
You guys draft in the 6th round, and then
you trade everything. You trade everything, and then you get the 6th round pick. But yeah, I mean, they did draft a lot of secondary last year. They probably will have to replenish again. It happens, and I think that I think we're in our next wave. I think we're starting the new era, whatever that is. Mm-hmm. You can even see that this year. You can see kind of the younger players kind of take over the role with the team with the whole Techno Thursday thing and the short thing. We're in the midst of a little bit of a transition with the team anyway, from older guard to newer guard. So this isn't completely unexpected. The players are there. They will be replaced. It's going to happen. Let's not forget, Richard Sherman was on the trade block last year. People do forget that. So there was a willingness on some way, shape, or form to look at least a trade for Richard Sherman. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Does it mean that that we're going to be Super Bowl every year? Not necessarily, but we're in the midst of a transition. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to bring up a stat that Adam brought up in our chat last night. It's a pretty remarkable stat here. I got to find it before we get to it.
82% of the Seahawks offense comes through Russell Wilson.
Yes. Is that concerning whatsoever?
No, because that tells me, hang on. I don't know why.
Background, bro.
What's some music here?
Yeah.
Inspiration. Russell Wilson.
82%. That means your team sucks, man. I'm just gonna be honest. When one player has 82% of your offense, your team sucks.
Well, that also tells you how good Russell Wilson is, though, because he's able to create opportunities. And they're still 6-3.
But they've played bum after bum after bum.
But they've won those games.
Okay, they've beat the bums.
They've won the game.
I'll give you that.
No, here's the thing, Kev. It doesn't look very comforting in my stat sheet when I see my QBs making all these plays and I have no running game whatsoever. Especially when now you have injuries on the defense, you have to rely on Russell Wilson even more to make big plays. 82.1%.
Well, we've talked about the fact that we don't have a running game, we don't have a running back, and that's we'll see what Mike Davis does tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so we'll see what happens there. Maybe we'll get it down to under 80%. But hey, I mean, you guys keep bashing Russell Wilson, he keeps coming through. So
I'm not bashing Russell Wilson. I'm bashing the team for making this stat possible. I mean, come on. This shouldn't be to me, this shouldn't be a stat.
Well, we haven't had a running back since Lynch left. And even when Lynch got hurt the year before, was Thomas Rawls really as good as people said that he was? No.
He was good that 1 year.
He was good for part of that 1 year. He was
for like 5 games, and then he got hurt.
5 games, yeah. Like, and you know, we have to find a way to keep it running or be on the field in some way. I mean, CJ Brosai steps on the field and gets hurt. Ow, I'm hurt again. I gotta go back.
That's how ProSize works. That's this
criteria. The power of ProSize. Yeah. That's the hashtag. The power of ProSize.
Power of ProSize.
I do want to announce before getting to the comments real quick that the greatest, the GOAT, has returned. Danny Woodhead is back this week.
Danny.
He's playing for the Ravens. I'm cheering for the Ravens. Go Danny Woodhead. Don't get hurt, please.
Bro. First of all, you're incorrect. He still plays for your Patriots. And second, you know, I want this guy to succeed. All right.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just want people. You want to
He's just so many damn.
He's the Rudy of football.
Yes.
He's Rudy. Danny.
Let's get to the comments. Ivan says I'm 2-8 in fantasy.
Great.
I'm 3-7 in one of my leagues, so we're connected.
King Voodoo says dilly.
Yeah.
He says who dat, baby.
By the way, I did get into my first NFL game on Thursday. Ben Roethlisberger called dilly. Thank you very much, Ben. All right.
Yeah. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Dilly. King Voodoo says who dat, baby. He also says my number 1 Alvin Kamara. Dude is electric.
Ooh.
Yes, he is. Should have a nice day today against the Redskins. We'll see. That will be a good game. Ivan says if the Eagles lose, can you see them losing a lot of confidence?
Not really.
I don't think so. This team reminds.
I think the core of their team is too strong. AC, as much as I like to, nag on AC, he is right when it comes to they have a strong locker room. They have strong leaders. Malcolm Jenkins and Chris Long and Fletcher Cox on defense, and they have Carson Wentz on offense. Ertz, Selleck, those guys, are very experienced and are good leaders. And I think they don't really have any guys that would go out of their way to ruin like the locker room. So I think that they would be totally fine. It would just be a bump in the road. Teams lose more than one game. So it happens.
The Eagles were never expected to go 8-1. So if they lose a couple of games here and there, it's not going to be an incredible startle from them. They're,
Flamer says Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, or Derek Carr. Personally, I would go with Kirk Cousins.
So who are they playing today? Kirk is playing the Saints.
The Saints.
Matthew is playing.
Stafford is playing the Bears in Chicago. Nope. And Derek Carr is playing the Patriots.
Yep, Kirk Cousins.
I'd go with Cousins because I think that game has potential to be a shootout. And even if the Saints get up big, that means Kirk Cousins will have to come back. And Kirk Cousins looked good against the Vikings defense, which is better than the Saints, even though the Saints have been better. But if you actually look at the Saints schedule, I listed Kirk Cousins as a start because the only two quarterbacks that are actually fantasy relevant are Matt Stafford and Tom Brady, who have played the Saints and have had good games in those games. So Kirk Cousins should have a pretty good game. Jollywood says, breaking news, Cam Chancellor is out for the season. If the Seahawks go to the playoffs, he will come back. I don't think he's coming back if he's out for the season. Bradley McDougall will start for Cam, and Earl Thomas will come back.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Everything will be peachy, rosy, and everything in between when they come back.
Yeah, you know what? I think AC has an issue with some of the Seahawks fans on our channel because he's been calling them out lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't know, Seahawks fans. I think you better adjust your expectations. I think making the playoffs and
hold it here.
Winning a game in the playoffs would be good.
So the Eagles. No. Let me say some things here. The Eagles have a good locker room. Is that the only NFL team that has a good locker room? Do you realize the Seahawks have a good locker room as well? Do you realize that the Seahawks have?
Well, with those players hurt, I don't know if it's the same. But they don't have the talent, though. Where's the talent?
They still have one of the best linebacking crews in the NFL. They do.
Bro, Bobby lose on Monday.
At least you got to be in your top 5 of middle line.
Okay, linebacking crews, but without Cliff Averill, their pass rush isn't the same. Their secondary is butt cheeks now without those 3 players.
I don't know how bad of a loss Cam Chancellor really is. Richard Sherman is a loss. I don't know if Cam Chancellor to Bradley
he's like a top 3 strong safety in the league.
Has he really?
Kev, you've been smoking some good shit this week because you picked the Browns and picks. You said Cam Chancellor isn't as big of a loss as you think it'll be.
I don't know if like the world's no. Hear me out. I don't think the world is.
Did you change my pick to Miami, by the way, Dylan?
Oh no, I had not.
I think I put that in the chat. I don't remember.
Did I pick in that game? Did I pick the Bucks or Miami?
Yeah, I changed it last second, but I'm going Miami. That just reminded me.
Miami.
Everybody else picked.
It's not going to be easy this week. It's not going to be easy, but we'll see. That's all I'm saying. The Sherman is
but I'm just saying I think we should readjust the expectations without arguably your 3 best players.
Oh, are we going to? Am I expecting Super Bowl? No. Do we have to adjust? Yes. But I will say this. This is going to be a warning to both for us and the Green Bay Packers. You better knock one of us out because you do not want to pick the Seahawks. Or if you don't want to pick
I'm not afraid of the Seahawks if they don't have Earl
the Packers either. Because if Aaron Rodgers comes back on their team.
God. If all 3 of them are out, I'm not scared.
Okay, this is you want an equivalent? It's the same as the Cowboys. Without Lee Smith and Zeke.
Tyron Smith and Zeke. Who's Lee Smith? Who the hell's Lee Smith?
Lee Smith and Zeke.
Sean Lee Smith and Zeke. Yeah.
Yes.
Who the hell's Lee? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Lee Smith is actually a tight end.
Is your season over?
That's actually a person.
Do you feel the season's over in Dallas?
It's pretty close. I mean, I have hope for a wild card
spot. That's what I'm trying to.
But the thing about the Cowboys, at least, is if they can make it through, those players are actually coming back.
Yep. That's our goal, is to get past the next.
It's the thing: can they make it through? Like, that's the question.
We'll have
the Seahawks are just fucked either way, in my opinion.
I mean, it's a fucking terrible situation, but.
I just want you to put some credit on Cam Chancellor when you said it wasn't a bad loss.
Week by week, folks. Remember, week by week.
TJ says, "What's up, guys? Did y'all watch Takeover War Games?"
I watched the Black versus Velveteen Dream. Other than that, I have not seen the show yet, but I do want to see the one.
Who?
Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream. Hey, it was actually a pretty good match. I
don't know who Nokeem Dream is.
It was probably
Velveteen Dream is great.
Okay. Is that guy with like the Elvis looking haircut?
Yeah.
I saw like Kathy Kelly in a picture with him. So
yeah, he's really good.
The main event, the War Games match, was ridiculous.
I need to watch that. I
Like,
haven't seen it yet. I did see one
was
spot. It's kind of funny, but
ridiculous.
like ECW ridiculous. Like how ridiculous? Are we talking?
ECW.
We're talking suplex off the cage. We're talking.
Well, don't spoil
and
those
kick out at 2.
spots.
Like if this is kick out at 2, I'm quitting right now. I'm not watching that match.
It's War Games.
It was. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of people that say it was incredible, and a lot of people. I'm going to argue it was a bit.
Was there selling in the match?
There was selling.
Okay, maybe I'll tune in then.
There was something that I think should have happened that didn't, but that's my opinion.
Okay. Killin' Boy says, hello, guys. Pats blow out the Raiders, he says. He says, F the NFC. King Voodoo says, who dat, baby? NFC, where is the competition at? Jollywood says, if the Rams beat the Vikings, I'll give the NFC West to them because this is bullshit.
Well,
the Rams are the favorites. Let's not. I'll say that right now.
No, he's a Seahawks. He's a diehard Seahawks fan, though. So you can never give credit.
But they have a tough schedule too.
But you can never give credit to the actual other team. That's how some fans in this chat work. So
I think that the Rams are going to lose today. So that's just my opinion.
Okay, as a
Steelers
Seahawks
Nation.
fan, you heard me, Dylan. I said the Rams are the favorites to win the NFC West. Is that not giving them credit? And I did.
No, I didn't say it was you that wasn't giving them credit. I said people in the chat aren't. Some people aren't because they're like, "Oh, Seahawks, this is bullshit." Yeah, like that.
I feel like people don't think I give them credit, but that's just because I don't think they're like the best team. I think they're good. I just don't think they're like top 3.
Especially good.
I think they're going to win the NFC West.
You think the Seahawks are going to win the NFC West?
No, the Rams.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Seahawks. Yeah, I think that will too.
What else? Steelers Nation is in the chat. Also, Gaming asks, should I start Alex Collins or Jerick McKinnon? In my opinion, I would start McKinnon.
Over who?
Alex Collins. I would start McKinnon too. I've got him in my roster.
McKinnon's been playing really well.
Allen or Paul Richardson?
Keenan Allen. Come on, Paul Richardson. One catch a game.
Paul Richardson has 5 touchdowns. Keenan Allen has 1 touchdown. That's why I asked.
Yeah, but Richardson gets 1 catch a game.
And 6 points, yeah.
And the fact that Travis Benjamin cannot make a single point is the fact that Keenan Allen's going to get more this week. So,
yeah.
Oh, that made no sense to me.
No, because if Travis Benjamin ain't getting as many targets, then it's going to go more to Keenan. So he gets 2 targets a game.
Kill'em Boy says, Mitch, this is the most stupidest thing in the world. I went to Foxborough to see my Pats, and I forgot they were in Mexico. But now I'm in Boston at a hotel to get some rest. Real shit. Well, I hope this isn't true, but that's a fat L right there.
That's the biggest L of 2017. I don't want to be that guy.
You don't even check the schedule before you go, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I hope that's a lie.
I really do.
Jollywood says we beat the Rams in LA, and if the Rams lose and the Seahawks win, Seahawks would take first place with a 7-3 record.
True, that's true. But I still, even at 7-3, 7-3, I still would say the Rams are the favorites for the NFC West.
I would as well.
But
I'm getting crazy Bleacher Report things.
I deleted that.
We still have Earl Thomas talk.
Steelers Nation says you guys have no running game. O-line is okay. Lost so many players on D. Russell Wilson has to do everything for the offense to flow. Kev, is this true?
Marco asks, who should the Giants draft in 2018? I think they need a quarterback.
I think they need a full team.
Yeah, they need
a coach. Can they draft a coach?
Okay, can we draft?
Let's do it. Let's start now. Who's going to be the new coach in New York?
Josh McDaniels.
I don't think he leaves.
I don't think he leaves.
I think the one place he'll leave is the Giants because Belichick loves the Giants.
I don't think he leaves, fam.
I don't.
And imagine Josh McDaniels with Odell, bro.
Oh god.
Shit.
48,000 yards, baby. Oh shit. I don't know. Actually,
I don't know. I think they're going for. I think they're going to go for a big name.
Like,
I think they're going Josh McDaniels. That's my guess.
Jim Harbaugh. No, I'm kidding. They ain't gonna go for Harbaugh.
Harbaugh's in Michigan. He's not leaving.
I know.
Harbaugh wants
Harbaugh
too
will
much
never be
control.
back in the NFL.
Huh?
Jim Harbaugh will never be back in the NFL.
Why would he though? Like he has all the control in the world, and
Yeah,
Michigan,
And he
why
gets,
would he?
and he
leave?
gets like the third most pay of any college coach.
Yeah.
So why would he?
Yeah.
Just throwing a name out there for funds. Who would replace? I could do.
Mr. Mike says the 12s represent on this channel. Shit's crazy.
For no reason. I mean, I don't get it.
Hey,
There's a lot. I mean, Kev, did you just attract all these Seahawks fans at once? Like you just told them, "Hey, I got this channel going up. We got to come."
Mr. Mike asks, how legit is Jacksonville? I'll let you guys answer first.
Okay, if they had a quarterback, they would probably be in an 8 range on the scale of 1 to 10. With their defense, they're down to about a 6.5. I'm sorry, their quarterback is god awful and is not going to win into many football games.
my problem with Jacksonville.
Well, you're picking the Browns this week, so that's how you feel about Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I feel that the reason I'm picking the Browns is not because I think the Browns are a wonderful team.
You're smoking ganja, is what you're. That's why.
Partially, but also I don't.
Good stuff in Vancouver.
This is a team when when people think they have risen to a level, they have stumbled, and so I'm not thinking they're as legit as people think that they are. But they may not be a team that people want to face in the playoffs. I can see that, but I don't know if they're as legitimate as people think. But they probably are the favorites to win the AFC South now because the Tennessee Titans.
They're a lot better than the Titans.
So
the
Kev,
Titans are awful.
The
Kev.
Jaguars. Hey, wait. Okay, before I answer this Jacksonville question, Kev just said the Titans are awful.
They are awful.
This is the guy.
4 interceptions.
This is the guy that picked them to beat the Steelers and also picked them to beat the Steelers in the playoffs 31-3.
Yeah, I did.
So, explain your Titans analysis.
Well,
Was I correct, Kevol?
Well, Marcus Mariota is not a top-tier quarterback. I think coming into the season, we were hoping that Marcus Mariota was a little better than he was. I thought that this Titans team had a smash-mouth style that they could run the ball, play good defense, control the clock.
I don't know where we got the good defense from. I don't know where I got that.
And they do not have a receiving core. And yeah, they just did not show up in Pittsburgh.
you know what? Well, you know what Thursday reminded me of? It was a Madden game. It was a Madden massacre because you had the big sky cam and everything, and then they were playing calls like 4 verticals, and then the Steelers were just hitting it. And then AB had like 10 catches for 140
That was straight off Instagram. I saw that post.
Okay, by the way, this pissed me off. I was looking at scores today on fantasy, and Kev got 37 points from Antonio Brown and has not played a single player other than Antonio Brown this week. He had 2 people not even starting on his other team because he had no defense in the kicker yet.
Yeah,
which is also very representative of the Seahawks right now. But I was a little pissed at that, so continue.
Oh, yeah, because we're tied for first in that division. So he's
all right. We should probably get out of here pretty soon because we got to set up for our next stream, correct?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Let's get to the last couple of big comments.
LA Rams says, I subbed, talk shit because we're 7-2.
Well, at least you subbed.
Thanks for subbing. Go Viking. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think he wins. But LA Rams 2017. Check out. We're going to go live. We're going to be talking Rams and Vikings. We're going to be doing a reaction to that game. So check that out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any final thoughts from you guys, especially Kevol, because myself and Dilly are going to be on here anyways. So
big games this week. Statement games. Rams, Vikings. And Eagles, Cowboys tonight will be a statement game for the Eagles. I do pick the Eagles to blow them out. I maintain that. I think it is going to be a blowout. I'm sorry. Look, you mocked me for the Seahawks. So I got to give you back. And of course, we have the 18-point cover between Dilly and Mitch.
If
That's a little ridiculous.
If I lose, but the score is 21-3, I will still be
If
happy.
I win, I am going to shove it in everyone's face.
I know, I'm going to be pissed. But if I win, I'm going to gain $50 this week.
I expect to lose this bet.
I cannot wait. So that'll be there. The Cowboys will beat the Chargers on Thanksgiving, so I can win another $50. And then
I fully expect to win that bet, 100%.
No, I fully expect to win that bet too. And then last of the last season or last week of the season, Chargers. I got the Ravens to go to the playoffs. He's got the Chargers. That's Chargers to the playoffs. Easy $150. Man, I should just save up on my retirement
today.
Right
Chargers beat the Bills, starting the run.
Well, watch Nathan Peterman beat the Chargers, bro.
Not gonna happen.
Laugh my ass off. He's one of the 4 quarterbacks to beat Deshaun Watson the last.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. So I don't know. Oh no, man. Oh no. We'll see though.
What game should I have on the other TV, Dilly?
What other big game is on this? Redskins
Saints.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. I gotta find a stream for that game, for the Rams game. So. Well,
all right, guys. Thank you for joining us for the pregame NFL Week 11 pre-chat. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel for NFL videos every day and chats like this one, recaps. We're going to have more reactions coming. And stay tuned.
Also,
in the next couple of minutes, you'll see a hangout. Rams, Vikings, myself, and Dilly on there.
Check out the NHL BLV View 2. We debuted yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, BLV NHL. Search it up on YouTube. Also, it's in the description. You can go subscribe there if you're an NHL fan to Fitty Trent's new channel with John. Myself will be on there. There's also Kevol will be on there and a couple other people like the Music Wizard. All right. Peace out.
Peace.